Greetings from GSX 2025 in New Orleans. I'm joined by ICT's Andy Bane.
Rodney, how are you today? How's the conference going for you?
So far, so good, Andy.
Terrific.
Thanks so much. I'm going to jump right in.
Sure.
Security executives are balancing risk, budget, and evolving threats. From your perspective, what are the biggest priorities they should be focusing on right now when it comes to technology investments?
Rodney, from an end user perspective, they're trying to solve a problem, not buy a technology. They're trying to keep their facilities and their people safe and secure. And so when we think about their priorities, it's more around things like site surveillance, event detection, a steady flow through their buildings. And it's only after they determine those needs, those use cases, that they then think about the technology, think about the systems. And at ICT, we want to be the most customer-centric physical security provider. And so we work carefully with systems integrators who are our customers in collaboration with end users to understand those use cases, their needs. And it's at that point that we apply technology and solutions, whether it's access control, intrusion detection, video, biometrics, whatever it may be.
Thank you. When end users evaluate your solutions, what factors best demonstrate long-term value, whether in terms of security outcomes, operational efficiency, or TCO, total cost of ownership?
Well, certainly price enters into the equation, and it's a very price-sensitive end market. I would say, though, that what becomes more important over time is the extensibility of the system. How can you grow it? How can you add new capabilities? Say you don't start with video or biometrics, for example, and you want to add that later. Is the core system that you're buying, like ICT system, our base building system, can it extend? Is it interoperable? What sort of integrations does it support? And those become very important as they're working with their systems integrators to determine exactly what the right solution is that's going to give them the right value.
Excellent. With so much focus on AI, cloud, and IT/OT convergence, which of these shifts do you think will have the most immediate impact on enterprise security, and how is ICT helping customers navigate all that change?
Sure. It's a good question. It's no single trend. It's one of the things that we see in the physical security industry is it's many things that come together sort of all at once to create that sea change. And so when you think like IT/OT convergence, that's really just taking, integrating the systems and the data from control, whether it's access control, intrusion detection, and then what can you do with that data, for example. And that's increasingly important, and that leads to then discussions around how can we apply AI. And from the perspective of our system integrator customers and their end users, AI shouldn't be experimental, it should be bulletproof, and so I think we'll see that in limited uses at first. I mean, obviously computer vision around video is important. I think AI will come into the reporting layer, and then it will work its way out to the edge, into the edge device. And then there are certainly other trends that are happening, but I think what we see is that all these things sort of begin in their own way, and then it's how they converge that becomes important. And that's why we keep an open and integrated and unified platform so that our customers can grow as these new technologies and capabilities come online.
Okay. So let's talk a little bit about what you're focusing, the messaging you're bringing to the show. I know you've added the new TSL reader to the portfolio. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Sure. Well, the new TSL reader it's beautifully designed, and it looks great. I was just in Melbourne, Australia a couple of weeks ago, and doing a site inspection, visiting an end user site, and they'd installed the TSLs. They look great, and then from a technology capability, we see the shift more towards mobile credentials and Apple Wallet and Google Wallet credentials, and it certainly supports that as well, and that's an exciting movement for us.
Excellent. So for those walking the show floor and maybe viewers at home, what's one message you'd like them to remember about your company and your role in the industry right now?
We're the most system integrator, customer-centric physical security vendor in the industry, and really you have to bring together the end user, the integrator, and the technology manufacturer that's providing that core system, that base building system, and orchestrate those three pieces together for success. And for us, it's being the company in the industry that best serves the integrators' needs, enabling them all across their customer journey so they can ultimately achieve success on behalf of their end users, and they can achieve their own success.
Andy Bane with ICT.